Welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic, with me, Get Daved. So, last time we were... Well, it doesn't matter what we were doing last time, because I left there and we're somewhere else now, and, well, I noticed Carth was feeling moody, so we decided to talk, and I thought I should record it. So, hello! I'm Get Daved.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
Well, fair enough.
I want to be melodramatic.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Man, what has destroyed the trust in your life?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
Carth, he is very much a character archetype. If you want to know how to write a character who's having trouble trusting, this is your starting point.
Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not. No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care?
Well, there's this thing that trust helps sometimes.
Drop it for now. Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
You got it, man. Alright, so an astute commenter pointed out that I left a door shut, and there's some pretty good armor in here, so I thought we'd swing by, sight an enemy. Now let's go chop him down where he stands. Oh, there's an ideal grenade location. You gonna kill him? There we go. There were some enemies that were placed, so I had to mow down a few people, but it was nothing too exciting. Ah, yes. I was wondering when this room would come up. So, to start things off, let's read, you know, anything we might find on the desk. Like about the Twisted Rancor trio. But before we do that, we should really save the game. I'll be overwriting this one, but, you know, you should really just take my word for it and save the game. Twisted Rancor trio? There you are. Okay. So, it's this little story about a band. Starts with Alinda. Let's call her E. Well, or does it still start with Gilthos? Well, let's say it starts with E. And then U. E, Uja, UG. Lupa. Uja, Uji. Lupa. Photo. Ashana. So this is just the story of the band, and what you gotta do is pick out the names. And you've gotta open them in a specific order. So, Alinda, Uja. No! Ah, dang it. And that's why we save before we do this, because this thing will totally blow up and kill you. So, Alinda, Uja. Yes, you were all hoping I'd mess up and die, because that's what you're like. You're just like Carth Onasi, slowly pushing me out of the way. Uji. I've become distracted and I'm forgetting. I think Lupa. Photo. And Ashana, and now the entire band's been replaced. There we go. We got some experience points and some wonderful swag. Ichani fiber armor. Fiber armor. Armoire is actually how you're supposed to pronounce it. Fun fact for the day. This isn't a word of the day so much as a spelling of the day. Pronunciate and pronoun spelled differently. And I don't even mean like near the end where they sound totally different. I mean pronoun. You don't add C8 to the end to spell the word pronunciate. There's no O there, man. So, I'm glad we got to talk about that. It's been bugging me for some time. Anyway, Ichani combat armor. It's basically a combat suit with slightly better base defense, and you can upgrade it, which is quite nice. Also, it comes to my attention that earlier I said Sith armor was kind of nice, and it's because it has a really high max dexterity bonus. You know, that's important. Like, 5 is pretty good. If you go too much farther than that, it could reasonably be cutting into your stat bonus. +2. I don't max dexterity too much in this game, unlike, say, KotOR 2, where it's a bit more beneficial to do that. Hey guys! Oh man. I'm never standing near someone again. I'm Carth. Because I got grenaded once. Oh, a corpse, eh? I have been known to loot the odd body. Must have looted that in a different video. Give yourself 5 points if you recognize that, and give yourself 25. Actually, no. Give Gryffindor House 25 points if you recognized that I missed Ichani armor. You know, the stuff I'm wearing now. Speaking of which, you. Carth is wearing clothing. Can't help but think he'd want slightly more armor. The rest will do. Boy, made that mistake for a while. Don't mind his outfit, though. It's pretty good. So now we're going to head back to the Hidden Beck base. And I took my sweet time talking to Gadden? Yeah, Gadden Thek. Gadden Thek the Beck.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security.
Straighten that cow out.
With the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
He's got an eyebrow piercing, so you know he's a gangster, even though he's kind of got the disposition of Barack Obama. Yeah.
The escape pods? No, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. If you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Yeah,
Calm
maybe.
down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Yeah, I've killed lots of those guys.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang.
Pardon me, I'm just talking to people off camera because, you know, I'm pretty negligent in how I LP. Yeah, you'd think you'd do this when you were at home alone, so you wouldn't be engaging in such an antisocial activity, but not me.
Female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery.
And now I'm eating eggs! Can't imagine they sound nice. Sorry for distracting from the plot. Bastila is a slave?
Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
Can't help but think enslaving members of the military is a good idea.
I'm sure figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop.
Yes, we get to pod race, everybody. It's pretty exciting. Because anybody who's seen the Star Wars movies wants to pod race.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual
Oh, what if we
gang
killed him?
race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the
Or
swoop
murder
race.
Brejik. Or bankrupt him.
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
By Pascal's wager, I should probably avoid this. Give yourself 5 points if you recognize Pascal's wager, and 5 more if you know about his triangle. Sure, you know what, let's just go for it.
Lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break it.
While I'm there, should I just kill Brejic?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
I put up with Carth's bullshit all the
every back
time.
alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the Undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Why do we have to go through the sewer?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city, Carth.
These lower
The
guys.
security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him.
I think it's
Luckily, my
hilarious
gang
that the
ambushed one
officers
of the
that
Sith
get the
patrols
crappy
headed down to the
assignment
Undercity.
are the sticklers.
They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms.
You're
You
welcome.
won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest
Nope.
you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that before, and I guess I'll probably be going up against professionals. I can't help but think, you know, it takes a little bit of practice to do. Yes, some people distrust the Jedi just as much as they distrust the Sith. You'd think a little bit of PR would go a long way. I guess you don't want it to sound like propaganda, but... Huh.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Little scrap of the bottom feeders here.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Calo Nord? Oh. Canderous.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
You bet,
Maybe
Odo.
next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you.
Now, we could
Those
talk to
Vulkars
him.
are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gaddon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brejic's getting dreams of grandeur. If
Don't
Davik's
you mean
smart, he'll slap
whatever.
that young punk back down. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Ooh, sounds like our paths will cross again. Alright, there's one more set of apartments here, so I guess we'll clear it up. How do I say this tactfully? We'll explore it. How do I sound like I'm on the light side of the Force? We will murder everyone and take everything, and then we'll go on. Oh.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect. That's the plan.
Oh, that's pretty badass. Yeah, my buddy dual wields too. I'm not impressed.